Fallout 3 Very Hard Difficulty Guide for the quest Picking Up the Trail. Right after you start this quest, you can get power armor training from this guy right here. His name is Paladin Gunny. All you got to do to talk to him, you first have to talk to Elder Lyons and ask him for permission to get power armor training, which you can do as soon as you enter the Citadel. Right there, I just discovered Mothership Zeta on this character, so it has nothing to do with this quest. But yes, once you talk to Elder Lyons and get permission, you can talk to that guy and get power armor training. I already had it from completing Operation Anchorage on this character, so I didn't do it again, obviously. So, let you guys listen to this, and then I'll be back.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment? A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Alright, now that we're done talking to Elder Lyons, we can come in right here through this cool door and get a plasma rifle. It's not stealing, totally free. I highly recommend you pick it up. And also, if you have 100 lockpick, you can hack that door and literally steal guns and ammo from the Citadel Armory, and they won't care. Brotherhood's totally cool. It's impossible to steal from them, I think, as long as you don't pickpocket them. So anyway, we're gonna head out to the Citadel courtyard and go to the A-Ring, which is a very short walk, and then we're gonna access their Vault-Tec computer. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna attempt to put this video in HD. May or may not happen. Just wanted to kind of do a little bit of a test. I recorded this in the best quality possible with my Dazzle, so I'll just see how that goes. Right here, I clicked on the wrong. You're supposed to hit DC area. I hit 92 instead of 87 for some reason. I had just done the Agatha's Song Quest, which requires you to go to Vault 92, so I was thinking that. Here's me just kind of clicking around thinking that was it. But no, it was 87. And right after you hit equipment insurance, whatever, that little thing, it'll say completed, tell you go back to Scribe Rothschild, which we will do. Yeah. Not really much else to say, other than, I will be putting out my Mothership Zeta guide, maybe, before I put out Broken Steel or Point Lookout, because I think that'll reach more people than if I just put out Broken Steel, then Point Lookout, then Mothership Zeta, and by the time I get out Mothership Zeta, most people who are looking for a guide most likely have already beaten it, or found another guide, so I'm going to be getting on that before I do any other DLC packet. So right here, I was looking for Scribe Rothschild, and he is programmed. Oop, gotta talk.
Did you have any success? Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Okay. Well, now you gotta go to Vault 87. But what I was saying before is, Scribe Rothschild is programmed to be working until you talk to him, and then, since it was like nighttime for me, he went to go to bed, like his normal AI tells him to do. Right here, I had good karma, so I recruited the follower Star Paladin, I think that's her name. She's totally free if you have good karma at this point and not a follower. I would highly suggest getting her. I mean, you can lose her right after you're done with the vault, so I do that.
And on the word of Elder Lion, I am Star Paladin Cross, Keeper of the Arm, and Seneschal to Elder Lions. And I am honored to say I was acquainted with your father. Now, what may I do to help you? I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a nobleman. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning. And so our deeds are carried on through our sons and our daughters. Continue to remember him fondly. Continue to tell his story. And continue to do his work. Through you, he shall carry on. But now I must ask you a difficult question, if I have your leave to do so. I escorted your father across the wastes. It was the best I could contribute to his efforts to restore fresh water to the people. I would like the honor of escorting you in your journey to complete his work. As a Star Paladin, I answer only to Elder Lions. He has given me leave to pursue the restoration of Project Purity, as I see fit. By aiding you in your travels, I shall fulfill that mission as best I am capable. Then I shall follow your lead and submit to your command. As James's child, I know I don't need to explain, but I am not your servant. If I do not like the path your actions take, I will return here. Now, let us go forward. Crush the Enclave and fulfill your father's mission.
Okay, well, anyway. Right here across the room here is some power armor. It's free, not counted as stealing. Yeah. So, what I'll be doing with Star Paladin Cross is right after I get to the spoilers Gek, even though you've already gotten that spoiler this video, I'll just drop her, and because they'll leave you anyway after you get the Gek. So, yeah, that's about it. Next video we'll be going to Vault 90 or 87.